China is a nation of 1.4 billion people, a vast land of immense diversity, history, and ambition. Its economy has experienced explosive growth, transforming skylines and lifting living standards, yet its political system stands apart from the West, defying expectations. At the center of this system is the Chinese Communist Party, or CCP. More than just a ruling party, it is the very core of the state, shaping every aspect of governance and society. The CCP's reach extends from Beijing's highest offices to the smallest village, ensuring its directives are followed everywhere, from bustling cities to remote rural communities. Unlike multi-party democracies, China's constitution enshrines the CCP's authority as the unchallenged foundation of the state, leaving little room for political pluralism. Many once believed that economic growth would inevitably bring political freedom, but China has charted its own course, embracing markets and innovation, while simultaneously tightening political control and surveillance. The party has adapted to new challenges, using advanced technology and rising prosperity to reinforce its grip on power and maintain social stability. China's rapid rise has lifted hundreds of millions from poverty, built world-class infrastructure, and showcased its development model. But this progress has come at the cost of political competition and a free press. The absence of independent courts and media raises important questions about accountability, transparency, and human rights in the world's most populous nation. Understanding how the CCP governs, manages dissent, and shapes public opinion is essential to understanding modern China and its future trajectory. The party's story is China's story, a force that has shaped the nation's destiny for decades and continues to influence the 21st century. Its model challenges Western assumptions about progress, democracy, and the relationship between economic and political change. As the world watches, China's unique system continues to evolve, blending ambition, control, adaptation, and a vision for the future that is distinctly its own. The CCP's rule remains both a puzzle and a powerful force on the global stage, shaping not only China, but the world's political landscape. The Chinese Communist Party, or CCP, emerged from a fractured, humiliated China in the early 20th century, a nation weakened by warlords, foreign invasions, and deep poverty. The country was searching for a new path forward, and the CCP promised to lead the way. Founded in 1921 and inspired by the Russian Revolution, the party was driven by a vision of unity, social justice, and national revival. Its early members were idealists, determined to transform China's destiny. Under Mao Zedong's leadership, the party fought and won a brutal civil war, overcoming enormous odds to found the People's Republic in 1949, marking a new era for the nation. Early radical campaigns like the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolution caused massive upheaval, leading to suffering and chaos, but they also fundamentally reshaped Chinese society and its institutions. After Mao's death, Deng Xiaoping shifted the party's focus from rigid ideology to practical economic development, launching bold market reforms and opening China to the world economy, which set the stage for rapid modernization. The party's legitimacy gradually moved away from revolutionary purity, becoming rooted in its ability to deliver prosperity, stability, and improved living standards for millions. This pragmatic turn has defined the CCP ever since, blending strict authoritarian control with remarkable economic dynamism and modernization. The social contract evolved. In exchange for political monopoly, the party promised stability, security, and rising living standards for ordinary citizens. The party continually adapts its ideology to meet new challenges, maintaining tight control while driving technological innovation and economic growth. Decades of economic success and modernization have become the main source of the party's legitimacy, shaping the lives of over 1 billion people. The CCP's journey is one from revolutionary struggle to performance-based rule, constantly reinventing itself to maintain its grip on power and guide China's future. The CCP is a vast pyramid with nearly 98 million members embedded throughout society. Party membership is a mark of status and a gateway to advancement, requiring rigorous vetting. The party's structure mirrors every level of government, from villages to the national stage. Elections within the party are tightly controlled. Candidates are selected from above, not by open competition. Power flows downward, ensuring discipline and unity. The party stands above the state. Government, courts, and even the military answer to party committees. The People's Liberation Army is the party's army, not the nation's. This parallel structure cements the CCP's control over all institutions. Orders from the top are swiftly implemented nationwide. The system enables rapid mobilization and long-term planning, minimizing dissent. The party's organization is its greatest tool, designed for maximum control and efficiency. This web of authority is the backbone of the CCP's enduring power. At the very top of China's political system sits the National Party Congress, a grand event held every 5 years in the imposing Great Hall of the People. This gathering brings together thousands of delegates from across the country, representing every province and sector of society. While the Congress appears to be the highest authority in the Communist Party, the reality is more complex. The real decisions, those that shape the nation's future, are made beforehand by a small circle of top leaders, often behind closed doors and away from public view. The Congress itself serves as a carefully choreographed political spectacle, designed to project unity, strength, and unwavering loyalty to the party's cause. Applause and pageantry reinforce the image of a harmonious leadership. From this Congress emerges the Central Committee, which acts as the party's board of directors. It consists of about 200 full members and 170 alternates, each selected for their loyalty and political reliability. The Central Committee meets in plenum several times a year to approve major policy shifts and endorse leadership decisions. However, its large size makes it unwieldy for day-to-day governance or detailed debate. In practice, the Central Committee's main function is to legitimize and formalize decisions already made by an even smaller, more powerful elite at the very top of the party hierarchy. Membership in the Central Committee is a coveted stepping stone to the highest ranks of power. Advancement depends on unwavering loyalty, proven performance, and the ability to navigate the party's complex internal politics. The committee's role is to translate the leadership's vision into concrete policy, ensuring that the party's priorities are implemented across the nation. It acts as a crucial bridge, ensuring alignment and coordination across China's vast and intricate bureaucracy, from the capital to the most remote provinces. While the real power remains concentrated in the hands of a select few, the Central Committee's formal approval amplifies and legitimizes their decisions, giving them the weight of collective authority. In this way, the Central Committee acts as the vital link, pumping the party's will and directives through every level of the state, ensuring the entire system moves in unison. The Politburo is the party's executive committee, 24 members overseeing China's most critical portfolios. Within it, the Politburo Standing Committee, or PSC, is the true center of power, currently just 7 members, including the General Secretary. The PSC meets weekly, making the nation's most consequential decisions, from economic policy to military action. Leadership selection is secretive, shaped by negotiation, loyalty, and performance, not public debate. The General Secretary holds China's 3 top titles: party leader, military chief, and head of state. This concentration of power enables unified, decisive command. The PSC's authority ensures stability and continuity at the very top. The process avoids open conflict, maintaining the party's grip. From this small group, the fate of 1.4 billion people is directed. The Politburo and PSC are the engine room of China's political system. The CCP's hallmark is long-term planning, embodied in its 5-year plans. These plans set national priorities, guiding everything from technology to environmental policy. Local governments and state enterprises align their own plans to meet national targets. Officials' promotions depend on hitting these goals, creating powerful incentives for coordination. This approach enables China to launch massive projects: high-speed rail, water diversion, the Belt and Road Initiative. The party can invest for the long term, unconstrained by election cycles. However, relentless target chasing can lead to waste, overcapacity, and environmental harm. The government is shifting toward more balanced, high-quality growth. Still, the party sets the direction and the nation follows, a unique model of strategic governance. This capacity for long-range planning is a core strength of the CCP's rule. To maintain control, the CCP has built the world's most advanced digital surveillance system. The Great Firewall censors the internet, blocking foreign sites and policing online speech. Human sensors and AI monitor social media, swiftly erasing dissent. Millions of cameras with facial recognition track citizens in public spaces. The state's reach extends from catching petty criminals to monitoring political dissidents. The emerging social credit system rewards or punishes behavior, gamifying obedience. High scores bring privileges. Low scores mean restrictions on travel and opportunity. Proponents say it builds trust. Critics call it a tool for enforcing loyalty and crushing dissent. Technology is now a pillar of the party's political control. The digital leviathan is reshaping governance and society in China. Centralized power lets the CCP act swiftly, building infrastructure, managing crises, and driving growth. Political stability and long-term vision have attracted investment and lifted millions from poverty. For many, this order is a welcome contrast to past chaos. But the system's strengths are also its weaknesses. Lack of transparency and independent checks can breed corruption and injustice. Anti-corruption drives may double as purges of rivals. Without open debate, leaders risk making costly mistakes cut off from honest feedback. Economic headwinds, slowing growth, debt, and aging population test the party's legitimacy. The very tools that ensure stability could become sources of fragility if prosperity falters. The CCP's model is powerful, but not without serious risks. As China's influence grows, its governance model attracts global attention. Some see the China model as an alternative to Western democracy, promising growth without political messiness. China promotes this vision abroad, challenging the idea that democracy is the only path to progress. Its success shows that economic and political liberalism don't always go hand in hand. But the model's sustainability is uncertain. Can a system built on control foster the innovation needed for future growth? If prosperity stalls, the party's legitimacy could face its greatest test. The CCP's rule is a grand experiment, lifting millions from poverty, but at the cost of unprecedented control. Whether it's a blueprint for the future or a cautionary tale, the world is watching as China's journey continues.